11 things to let go of for a peaceful life. But what if I told you that there are powerful, simple steps you can take, inspired by the teachings of Buddhism, to regain your peace and joy? One of Buddha's core teachings was, peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. In today's journey, we'll explore 11 things you should quietly eliminate from your life to create space for inner balance, peace, and harmony. As you let go of these subtle yet impactful habits, you'll begin to notice a deeper sense of contentment and emotional freedom. Let's dive in. 1. Negative influences. People who hurt you. Buddhism teaches us that the company we keep significantly influences our spiritual and emotional well-being. Relationships that drain you or cause harm can stall your personal growth and disturb your peace of mind. It's essential to surround yourself with people who uplift you and share your journey toward kindness, compassion, and wisdom. Take this story. A young monk was consistently bullied by another student at the monastery. Every day, the monk would feel frustrated and hurt. One day, the monk approached his teacher, asking how to handle the situation. The teacher smiled and replied, "If someone hands you a gift, but you refuse to accept it, to whom does the gift belong?" The monk realized that by holding on to the hurt, he was accepting the negativity, making it his own. When you let go of those who continuously cause harm or negativity, you create space for healthier, more supportive connections that uplift you emotionally, spiritually, and mentally. Eliminate the people who wound your spirit. 2. Unnecessary goals that distract you. We often overburden ourselves with unnecessary goals that don't align with our true purpose, leaving us stressed and distracted. Buddha once said, "Your work is to discover your work and then, with all your heart, to give yourself to it." Ask yourself, what goals truly matter to me? By focusing only on meaningful objectives, you free your mind from clutter and reduce the anxiety that comes with trying to do too much. Less is more when it comes to chasing life's ambitions. Choose clarity over chaos. 3. Oversharing, personal relationships. In our social media-driven world, it's easy to share every aspect of our lives, but oversharing intimate details about relationships can invite unwanted opinions and unnecessary drama. Imagine a couple who shared every argument and every happy moment on social media. Soon they found themselves bombarded with advice, judgments, and criticism from people who didn't fully understand their relationship. Over time, this external noise created unnecessary tension between them. Buddhism values privacy in relationships because it preserves trust and harmony. Maintain the sanctity of your bonds by keeping certain aspects private. When you shield your relationship from external scrutiny, you foster a space where mutual respect and understanding can flourish. 4. Public displays of frustration. We've all been there, raising our voice or showing frustration in public during a stressful situation. But according to Buddhist teachings, such actions only create more tension and negativity. Buddha taught, "Speak or act with a pure mind, and happiness will follow you like a shadow." Remaining calm, even in challenging situations, is a sign of inner strength. By practicing mindful communication, you not only avoid escalating conflicts, but also promote peace in your surroundings. This calmness, cultivated through daily mindfulness, enhances your emotional well-being and contributes to a more harmonious life. 5. Constantly comparing yourself to others. In today's world of social comparison, it's easy to feel inadequate when looking at the achievements or possessions of others. However, Buddha wisely said, "Do not envy others. He who envies others does not achieve peace." Constant comparison takes you away from appreciating your unique path. Take the story of Hiroshi, a man who constantly envied his brother's wealth and success. But after years of feeling inferior, Hiroshi realized that his brother's life was filled with stress and emptiness. Only then did Hiroshi recognize that his own peaceful, simpler life was a blessing. Celebrate your own progress. Embrace where you are in your journey, and remember that every person's path is different. Your value is not determined by someone else's achievements. Unconscious use of social media. Mindless scrolling on social media can numb our senses, disconnect us from real life, and feed unhealthy comparisons. The endless stream of curated images distorts reality, making us believe we're not enough. Buddhism emphasizes mindfulness and being present. By becoming more conscious of your time spent on social media, you can reclaim those moments for personal growth, connection with loved ones, or activities that bring genuine joy. Set boundaries. Allow social media to be a tool, not a distraction. By doing so, you free your mind to focus on what truly matters. 7. Seeking external approval. The constant chase for external validation can trap you in a cycle of dependence and dissatisfaction. As Buddha taught, peace comes from within, do not seek it without. Picture a young artist who constantly sought praise for her work. She became anxious, always fearing criticism and striving for perfection. Over time, the joy of creating faded as she sought validation instead of expressing her true self. To break free from this cycle, turn inward for approval. Engage in activities that resonate with your values and take pride in your personal growth. Surround yourself with people who appreciate you for who you are, not what you can do for them. 8. Unrealistic expectations. Setting unrealistic expectations for yourself or others can lead to disappointment and stress. Life is full of imperfections, and Buddhism teaches us to accept things as they are. As Buddha said, contentment is the greatest wealth. Reflect on your expectations. Are they reasonable? Break down larger goals into smaller, more achievable steps. Celebrate small victories, and understand that setbacks are part of the journey. 9. Gossip and negative talk. Engaging in gossip harms not only those being talked about, but also the gossiper. Words carry energy, and Buddhism teaches us to speak with kindness. Better than 1,000 hollow words is one word that brings peace. Instead of partaking in negativity, practice empathy. By understanding others' struggles, you reduce the desire to speak ill. Focus on conversations that uplift, rather than tear down. 10. Holding grudges. Carrying resentment is like holding on to a burning coal. It only harms the one holding it. Forgiveness is a core principle in Buddhism, allowing you to release the burden of anger and heal. A powerful story illustrates this. 2 monks were traveling when they encountered a woman in need. Although monks were forbidden to touch women, one monk carried her across a river. Later, the second monk, upset, asked, "Why did you break the rule?" The first monk replied, "I put her down at the riverbank. Why are you still carrying her?" This story reminds us to let go of past grievances, for they only weigh us down. 11. Fear of change. Lastly, letting go of the fear of change is vital for growth. Change is inevitable, yet we often resist it, clinging to comfort zones that limit our potential. Buddhism teaches that change is a natural part of life, and embracing it leads to greater wisdom and understanding. Conclusion: a path to inner peace. As you eliminate these 11 things from your life, you'll notice a profound shift in your mental and emotional state. By letting go of harmful habits and embracing Buddhist wisdom, you create space for peace, joy, and true fulfillment. Remember, peace comes from within, and by aligning your actions with this truth, you open the door to a more harmonious and balanced existence.